In this video, we're gonna go over how you can get your first 100 sales on Etsy selling digital products. I started my Etsy journey about 2 months ago, and the first store I opened, it took me a while to get the first sales. I think it took me about 10 days to get the first sale. But then once I kind of learned ins and out and I applied the principles that I use in dropshipping, because that's mostly what I do, I opened a second store and I got my first sales within a couple of hours, and I was able to generate 200 sales within the first month. And before we start, I just want to say we're not gonna really talk about SEO or anything like that. I mean, sure, SEO is very useful and for sure helps you to generate sales, but I'm gonna focus on I would say street smart tricks that not a lot of people are talking about, but I think are very useful. We're gonna focus on things that psychologically matters, in my opinion, instead of getting too technical and things like that. So the number one thing, and probably the most important thing that you want to focus on, is to sell what's already selling. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't try to be creative. I mean, you can be creative. It might work, but it also might not. And look at all the creative people that are selling art, okay? The actual artists. A lot of them are creative. They have visions. They create beautiful art, okay? A lot of it is very beautiful, but they don't sell. Why? Because they are original. And I know it sounds bad, but you don't want to be original when you sell on marketplaces. If you are a big brand, if you're Kylie Jenner, you can sell anything to anyone because you have a following that's already following you, okay? But if you're nobody, you're starting a brand new store, you cannot be original. It's just gonna cost you too much and you're not gonna make any sales. So instead of being original, what I suggest is to sell what is already selling, okay? Look at the data. Data will tell you what's already selling and you will want to sell that thing. So this is my Etsy store, and whenever I go on a listing, I have this tool called Everbee installed on my browser, Chrome browser. So whenever I want to see if something is selling, I can just simply click on the product and it will give me the data. Okay, so I can see this listing is brand new. It's only 1 month old and already got 25 sales. Okay, and this thing has 20 add to cart, so that's already a good sign. So that's what I'm looking at. Okay, I'm looking at the data that will show me that something is selling. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I will try to create something similar to it. Okay, I would use Midjourney to create something similar to this image of a rabbit, in a coat. I don't know exactly what it is because it's working. Okay, I will not create exactly one copy of that, but I will try to create something similar. Maybe instead of having green coats, I would put them in the yellow coats or maybe orange coats. Okay, and that's another thing. Once you find something that's already selling, create something similar to it, okay? And I'll just give you an example. So instead of having a rabbit that wears the green coat, I'll create the orange variation and then the blue variation and then, I don't know, purple variation. Just create variations of the similar thing because you know that the thing is already working. You're just creating a different version of it. So for the people that are interested in buying maybe this one, okay, they might be also interested in buying the one with the blue version of it, of the blue coat. So sell things that are already selling, look at the data that will tell you that something is already selling, and then create similar variation of the same thing. Another tip that I'm gonna give you is to focus on your main image. That's what sells, that's your ad, that's what makes people click on your listing, okay? People buy with an emotion, so you wanna make your made photos clickbaity, okay? You want to have them evoke some emotions, and I think I repeated this message in one of my previous videos as well, but that's the truth. You want to be clickbaity. Why do people watch my videos? Because I use clickbaity thumbnails. At least I try, okay? I am a little bit clickbaity, I'm gonna admit, but I think I provide the value. So as long as you are clickbaity but you can provide the value behind your content, or in our sense Etsy listings, that's fine. People will accept your clickbaitiness, okay? That's completely fine. Here's an experiment that I want you to run. So this is the main photo that this person is using for, their design, right? And why did I click on it? Why is so many people click on it? Because it's cute, beautiful. It brings you childish emotions. That's what it is. If your main photo cannot do that, if your main photo cannot evoke these feelings, it cannot, make you feel something, you're doing something wrong. You want to make sure that the main photo is giving that vibe, okay? Giving some sort of emotions. The emotion has to come naturally. It has to come out in the first second. It has to be either cute, beautiful, I don't know, funny, whatever it is, whatever the products you're selling is, it has to invoke those emotions. Clickbaitiness is a trick to get more people who view your listings and potentially get more sales. Another trick that I'm gonna give you is to run 1-day promotions. And I'm gonna use this listing again as an example because that's what they're doing. Look at this thing right here. It says sales ends in 2 hours, okay? They're creating a FOMO feeling that like, you feel like, oh my God, in 2 hours, the 70% promotion is gonna be off. Oh my God, I need to buy it right now. I know it sounds ridiculous, but again, people buy with emotions, and this is a fear of missing out emotion that people feel when they're browsing this listing, and it works perfectly. And I run these daily promos all the time because they're very effective. Maybe let me show you how you can set up one yourself so you can use this in the future. Okay, so once you are in your Etsy account, what you want to do is you want to go to marketing, and then you want to go to sales and discounts, and you want to click on run a sale. Okay, you're gonna click on this button and you're gonna put the percentage off. So I don't know, put whatever you feel comfortable with. Okay, so something that's attractive, but also you're gonna make money. Remember to price your items correctly, so when you run these promos, it kind of makes sense that the promo is equivalent, and again, you're not losing money. So for example, let's do 40%. Okay, I'm gonna list it on all my items and no minimum order. And here's the thing, so today is what? Today is the 4th, so I would run it today until tomorrow. Terms and conditions, you don't have to do anything. Sales name, just put the name of the sale. So let's say spring sale today. Okay, that's the coupon code. You're gonna click OK. All listings, review and confirm. Confirm and create a sale, and voila, you just created a sale on all your listings, and it creates this, fear of missing out and stuff like that. And you can set up another one for tomorrow. So I would click here again, do the same thing, and instead of picking today, I would start with Friday tomorrow, and then I would end it on Saturday the 6th. All right, if you're doing everything that I just showed you and you still are struggling with sales and your account is brand new, you don't have any reviews, and you just kind of want to get the things going, you think you have good products, but you still need a little bit of initial push, and you still don't want to spend money on, let's say, ads, here's another trick. Okay, lower your price. Like literally lower your price at the very low amount. Okay, maybe sell some stuff for $1, maybe sell stuff for a few cents. Okay, trust me, if you sell something for that cheap, you should get a sale. No matter how bad is your listing, you should get a sale. But here's the thing, don't keep these prices low. If you're gonna keep the prices that low, you're gonna lose money. For quite some time, I was not making money for the first week or so when I was selling digital products because my listings were just so cheap, and I would spend more money on ads and the fees and everything. So it was short term, yes, this will bring your customer, but long term, you're just not profitable. Okay, so that strategy, you wanna use it just for a little bit to get the initial sales. Once you do it, increase your prices right away. Because here's the thing, if you keep your listings low, your value of your listings is also low. People see your store as a cheap and low, and it's just like, it's the bad image. They don't see you as a great designer. Okay, you want to increase your prices and don't be cheap, because once you increase your prices, people see you more valuable. Okay, don't increase them like crazy, but like be reasonable, because again, it seems to them like you're valuable, you create high valuable digital products, and that elevates your brand. Etsy is big on branding, and you should definitely focus on niche stores, niche products as well. That's something that I also forgot to mention. But yeah, lower your price at the beginning. Once you get a couple of reviews, increase them. I would say once you get like 3-4 reviews, increase your prices, because you're gonna lose money, and that's just not the point of all of it. Okay, here's another trick that you can try. I don't really recommend it, but I know some people might use this tactic anyway, and I think it might be successful if it's done properly. And that tactic is to have your family and friends buy your first products. Again, if your account is brand new, you don't have any reviews, you don't have any sales, it's good to ask your friends, to buy your product. And again, you can list them very cheap, so they're not gonna lose their money. You can reimburse them, whatever. Just have them buy it, leave the reviews that says like, wow, this is amazing, I love this product, etc. You get the idea. So you're gonna get these initial reviews. Etsy will see that there are people interested in you, and in general, it should be good. I don't really try this tactic I don't think you have to do it that way. I think you can get sales from the strangers anyway, even though if your listings are brand new, if your store is brand new. But I know some people that do it and claim that once they got their first reviews, people start buying from them more, Etsy start pushing their listing more. So hey, here's the trick. Okay, and the last one, I think it's very successful and you should definitely use it, especially if you have money for it. It's to run ads. All the other methods I mentioned to you are free. You don't need to spend any money on it. This one, it will require some budget, okay? But here's the thing, you don't need to spend a lot of money. You can start with a budget of $5 a day for all your listings when you open a brand new store, and that should bring traffic to your first listings. Once you start having sales, you can turn the ads off or you can keep them running. So whenever you post something new, this new listings will get trafficked, okay? Ads on Etsy is something that I tried different methods. For example, last week I was trying just to sell my best sellers. This week I decided to promote my new listings instead of the best sellers because I want to push the new listings apps. So ads is something that you probably have to play around a lot and change and adjust. But if you're brand new, just run ads, $5 ads on all your listings, because again, you don't have any sales, so you want to bring people in. But once you start having sales and reviews, you can try what I'm doing right now, which is run ads only on the brand new listings so you can push them up in the algorithm and sales to get things working. All right, these are the tips I prepared for you today. If you want to get a list of multi-AI prompts that are selling on Etsy right now, every month I prepare the new prompts that allow you to create images that you can sell on Etsy based on the data and the product research. You can join my YouTube membership, which you will find linked down below under this video. There are 3 tiers. To get the prompts, you want to pick the middle one, but if you want to join our Discord, you can pick the one that's one above to have access to me, our community, and our weekly meetings. And if you're a dropshipper and you're looking for a dropship friendly supplier, we just launched our dropship friendly supplier service. We ship from US, free shipping. We ship within 2 to 5 business days. Super convenient. Go to dropshipfriendly.com. You will find the link for it down below under this video. That'll be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Take care, my friend.